It's been a while since I made a YouTube video. It's because
shit's been crazy.
Interest rates are crazy, the stock market's crashing, everything is ending now, but I try to go beyond all that BS. I want to give you guys 3 tips on the buyer side, 3 tips on the selling side on how to win in this market today. So for my first 2 tips, we're actually going to be talking to Alex. He's the loan officer here at Romeo Echo Home Loans, and it's always a beauty to have these guys right next door because whenever I have a question, I direct it to them.
You're going to want to get pre-approved as soon as you can, because if any issues come up, let's say credit, sometimes there might be an old collection that comes up on a credit report that lowers your credit score, or anything else, maybe credit balances. This way you can work on those credit issues right away. And also is your down payment and closing costs. A lot of people, they think about the down payment, but they're not thinking about the closing costs. So you want to make sure you get that out of the way. So maybe you're going to have to dip into some other accounts, or also maybe ask family members for gift funds, because you can always use gift funds for down payment closing costs that can help you purchase a property. So you want to make sure you get that taken care of. All right, so the second tip is if you've already been pre-approved with another lender, make sure you get your pre-approval updated every single week. This market's changing so fast where every single day rates are changing. Rates can be in the high 6s and the high 5s. I mean, that could really take you out of the market for any type of purchase. So you want to make sure you get that updated every single week and see what your options are. You want to make sure you have every option available to you. So it's really important to work with a lender that has not just maybe one box that you have to fit in, but a lender that has multiple boxes and they can work outside of those as well.
So our last buyer's tip is going to be explained by none other than John himself, because he brought this point up to me and I thought it was going to be something really important for buyers to really know, and it's some great knowledge.
So one thing that's happening right now and that I'm noticing in regards to talking to my clients is that they're focused more on home sales opposed to home prices, which is 2 different markets in the real estate world. People need to be focused on home prices. Don't focus so much on home sales. They are gonna slow down. However, they're gonna continue to sell. And with that being said, prices will continue to go up. You're still gonna pay more if you wait opposed to buying today.
So with all of that said, for buyers, what does it mean for sellers in this market? It's completely different right now. So the first tip I have for sellers is to be patient. You're not gonna be selling your home over the weekend anymore. It's gonna be a situation where it's gonna take a little bit more time. You gotta have what I call aggressive patience. That leads into my next point of picking the right agent, someone who's actually experienced, preferably somebody who has 2+ years of experience, because they'll know what it looks like to be in a regular market, which this is what this whole market is turning into. The last tip I got for sellers is going to be to actually prepare your home. In the last 2 years, people have been putting their property on the market and it sells in a couple of hours. That's not the case anymore. You have to kind of differentiate yourself from the rest. Now I want to mention that all these tips are great and they apply to a lot of people, but they might not apply to you. I think that the most important tip out of all of these is to pick the right agent that understands the market where it is right now and how to react to the market right now, because all of these agents here that have been here for the last 2 years, that are just coming into the business, they don't know how to react to how a market shifts. And if you have an experienced agent that actually knows how to react to a market shift and how to actually work hard to sell your home, or actually work hard to help you purchase a home, it doesn't matter. Well, thanks again, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. If you're in the Santa Clarita area, make sure to look at this video. It gives you the pros and cons of the area. And if you're a buyer, here's some tips for you. Have a good one.